Last week we talked about the minimum requirements and steps that K through 12 schools will need to take to reopen. Today we want to talk about our colleges and universities. 167 institutions of higher learning in the state of Ohio. We are very, very proud of these schools, both public and private. Ohio is blessed to have them. They also, of course, are preparing to start up school again, and for most of them, returning to campus. Colleges and universities really drive our economy. They drive the local economy of that village or city, but they also drive our economy in many other ways. They train our future workforce. They're major employers. They conduct the research in health and technology that makes Ohio a national leader. That's why we're going to do what we can to support them in this endeavor. The Ohio Department of Higher Education, in consultation with our colleges, universities, the Ohio Department of Health, and health experts across the state, produce guidance for our campuses to reopen for students, faculty, and staff in the safest way possible. And I want to give a shout out to Randy Gardner, the Chancellor, who has worked tirelessly on this along with his team and had a lot of conversations with our colleges over the last several months. We are releasing guidance today. It is at www.coronavirus.ohio.gov, coronavirus.ohio.gov. This includes minimum operating standards that should occur on all campuses in the state, as well as best practices to further enhance those standards. By implementing these minimum requirements and implementing best practices, our higher education communities continue to educate students and prevent the spread of COVID-19. Ohio's 2-year and 4-year colleges and universities are unique communities of students, faculty, staff, and as they plan for their operations this fall. Testing will be an integral part of their comprehensive strategies to stop the spread of COVID-19. Each of Ohio's campuses must identify how it can best implement COVID-19 testing within the institution. Each campus must develop policies and procedures tailored to their particular campus, their particular community, all related to COVID-19 testing and the isolation of those students who are showing symptoms, those faculty and staff members as well. Testing of these individuals showing symptoms should certainly take priority over all other testing tactics. Testing we would hope would be completed within a short period of time after it's done so that they can take the appropriate action. It is recommended that each campus either designate a university housing space to be set aside or secure local living space to be left empty so that it may be useful to rapidly relocate individuals who live in residence halls, fraternities, sorority houses, or other institutional affiliated housing, those individuals who become symptomatic. Now, we know that this costs money. We know that COVID-19 prevention efforts, safety precautions, educating students this school year in a safe and healthy environment will be certainly more expensive than it has been in the years past. And that is a significant burden. So to help address these increasing costs, I've spoken and worked with Speaker Householder, Senate President Larry Obhoff, as well as Democrat leaders Yuko and Sykes. All 5 of us have looked at this. All 5 of us have had our teams working on this, and we believe we have come up with something that will be very helpful to both our K through 12 schools, as well as our colleges and universities, both public and private. To start that, we're requesting that the controlling board that's scheduled to meet, I believe, on Monday, approve our initial request on Monday to allocate $200 million for higher education and $100 million for K through 12 from the Coronavirus Relief Fund to help meet these increasing costs. As I said, we hope to have additional money. And the figure that we have been talking about for example, K through 12 is certainly higher than that initial $100 million. But we wanted to get this $100 million out, and we wanted to let the schools be able to plan based upon that money coming. As I said, this money comes from Federal CARES Act dollars. I want to thank our members of the of the federal Congress, both in the House and the Senate, for providing these CARE dollars. Funding comes from Federal CARES Act dollars, and schools will be able to use it to meet their unique individual needs. We intend for this funding to be flexible. For example, and these are just examples, a community college may need assistance funding testing at their student health center. A school district, a local school district, may need a nurse to help with symptoms assessment. A university could use funding to purchase PPE. These are just all examples of many things, many ways that this money could be spent. Some may even choose to use this funding to provide connectivity to students and grow distance learning options. The bottom line is that we intend these funds to be used to serve students to prevent the spread of COVID-19. And again, we want our kids back in school. We want them safe. And this money will help achieve that. At the K through 12 level, we intend to make the funding available to all public and private schools. For Ohio's higher educational institutions, we plan to make this available to 2- and 4-year colleges and universities, both public and private, including adult career tech providers. To put it simply, if you educate students in Ohio, we want to provide additional support with some of the federal funding that we have available. Our request is from our request in regard to the controlling board that we are asking the controlling board. There is additional money, though, that I would point out that is being made available through the CARES Act for education in the state of Ohio. $440 million in direct CARES Act funding is available for our K through 12 schools. $440 million. This is money that when they incur a cost, that they can draw this money down. The state's colleges and universities also receive more than $190 million of direct federal funding. So the two figures I've given you, $440 million for K through 12, $190 million for higher education in the state of Ohio. That is in addition to the money that we're asking the state controlling board to approve on Monday. We hope that schools take advantage of this funding. We certainly realize, however, that it may not cover all of the increased expenses schools face during this pandemic. We're going to continue to look to see if we can provide additional funds in the future, but we wanted to get started with these dollars.